Hello family. Today, we will be shedding light on the immigration story that shocked the world. We delve into the story of a former British Airways employee, who allegedly orchestrated a £3 million immigration scam, right from a check-in desk at Terminal 5. We will be looking at the complicated scam, how he escaped, the mechanics of the operation, its impacts, the legal landscape and lot more. Hence, make sure you watch till the end of the video, so you do not miss out on those juicy details. For our indefatigable fans and those new to the family, you now have the option to join to become a member of the family. For others, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let's get into it. Welcome to Heathrow Airport, the UK's busiest and most iconic air travel hub, where millions of stories begin and end every day. But among these countless tales of departures and arrivals, one narrative of deceit and cunning has emerged, casting a shadow over this center of global connectivity. Today, we delve into the intricate web of a former British Airways employee, who allegedly orchestrated a £3 million immigration scam, right from a check-in desk at Terminal 5. This isn't just a story of one man's alleged betrayal, it's a saga that spans continents, involving desperate individuals, a daring escape, and an international manhunt. The accused, a 24-year-old check-in supervisor, is believed to have exploited his position to bypass immigration controls, charging up to £25,000 to help passengers illegally enter Canada. His customers, primarily Indian citizens, were instructed to arrive in the UK on temporary visitor visas. From there, they were booked on flights to Canada, a country where they had no authorization to enter. At the heart of Heathrow's Terminal 5, the suspect allegedly manipulated the system, falsely verifying visa documents, and facilitating a path to asylum upon arrival in Canada. But as Canadian officials grew wary of a pattern of undocumented asylum claims on flights from London, the scheme began to unravel. The suspect, along with his partner, also a BA employee, fled to India, leaving behind a trail of questions and a law enforcement partnership between the UK and India, determined to bring them to justice. British Airways, caught in the turbulence of this scandal, has terminated the employment of both staff members and is cooperating with the authorities. As we embark on this journey through the complexities of this unprecedented scam, we uncover not just the mechanics of the deceit, but also its profound implications for immigration policy, airline security, and the lives caught in the balance. Join us as we unravel the £3 million scam, the Heathrow heist that shocked the world. Let's pause for a minute. Are you currently enjoying the video? If so, then please take a minute to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the notification button, so that you are the first to be notified when the next video drops. In Chronicles of Ola, we talk about life, living in the UK, immigration-related information and lots more. So please join the family and share the channel with your friends. Now let's get back to it. The Scam Unveiled. The plot centers around a 24-year-old BA check-in supervisor, who reportedly charged individuals £25,000 to bypass immigration controls, facilitating their unauthorized journey to Canada, without valid visa documents. He reportedly facilitated the unauthorized journey of numerous individuals to Canada, exploiting his position and the trust placed in him by one of the world's leading airlines. But how did this elaborate scam operate under the radar? The accused allegedly targeted Indian citizens, promising them a new life in Canada. These individuals, many of whom were seeking asylum, were instructed to first fly to the UK on a temporary visitor visa. Once in London, the stage was set for the next part of their journey. With meticulous planning, the former BA employee ensured that these passengers would come directly to his check-in desk at Terminal 5. Here, he exploited a loophole in the system, falsely entering data to indicate that he had verified their visa documents for Canada, documents they did not possess. The passengers, now seemingly legitimate travelers, were booked on flights to Canada. Upon arrival, their plan was to claim asylum, a process made significantly easier by the absence of proper visa documentation, thanks to the scam. Canadian officials soon noticed a troubling pattern, an influx of passengers on BA flights from London, arriving in Toronto and Vancouver without the necessary visas, all claiming asylum. This anomaly triggered alarms and led to an investigation that would uncover the depth of the deception. The implications of this scam are profound, raising critical questions about the integrity of international travel and immigration systems. How could such a scheme go unnoticed? And what does this mean for the future of airport security and immigration control? As we continue to unravel this story, we'll explore the fallout of this scandal, the international manhunt for the accused, and the measures being taken to prevent such a breach from happening again. Stay with us as we dive deeper into the £3 million immigration scam, that originated from a check-in desk at Heathrow's Terminal 5. The Mastermind's escape. In a twist that seems ripped from the pages of a thriller novel, our protagonist, the 24-year-old former British Airways check-in supervisor, at the center of this scandal, made a daring escape. After being bailed over the allegations, he didn't just go into hiding. He left his job and fled the country, setting his sights on India, a country where he is believed to own multiple homes, and possibly thought he could evade the long arm of the law. India, with its vast landscapes and bustling cities, became the next chapter in this unfolding drama. But if our protagonist thought distance and borders could shield him from accountability, he was soon to find out that international cooperation in law enforcement had significantly narrowed the gaps through which fugitives could slip. Back in the UK, the border force and police, stung by the audacity of the scam and the escape, were quick to act. Recognizing the gravity of the situation and its implications for national security and international reputation, they reached out to their counterparts in India. This wasn't just about bringing a fugitive to justice, it was about reinforcing the message that such breaches of trust and law would not be tolerated. The cooperation between UK and Indian authorities highlights the increasingly global nature of law enforcement, especially when it comes to crimes that cross borders as easily as airplanes cross skies. In this digital age, where information flows as freely as capital, the notion of a safe haven is quickly becoming obsolete. Let's hear from some of our experts who have got a thing or two to say on this matter. Expert 1. The extradition process, while complex, is a testament to the international community's commitment to justice. It involves diplomatic negotiations, legal battles, and a deep dive into the treaties that bind countries together in their fight against crime. Expert 2. This case is particularly significant because it involves immigration fraud, a crime that directly challenges the sovereignty of nations and the security of their borders. It's a litmus test for international cooperation in the modern era. As the hunt for the fugitive and his partner intensifies, questions about the effectiveness of airport security, the vulnerabilities in the immigration system, and the challenges of international law enforcement come to the forefront. This story is far from over, and the world is watching to see how it unfolds. Will the mastermind behind the £3 million immigration scam be brought to justice, or will he manage to elude capture, living in the shadows of his alleged crimes? Stay tuned, as we continue to follow this riveting story, bringing you updates and insights into the pursuit of justice across continents. The operations mechanics. The intricate mechanics of this audacious scam reveal a carefully orchestrated plan that exploited vulnerabilities in the immigration and airline systems. The 2 British Airways employees arrested for their alleged involvement in this scheme orchestrated a sophisticated operation that allowed Indian citizens to circumvent Canada's immigration laws by paying a hefty fee of £25,000 per person. The scam involved a systematic process where passengers, predominantly Indian citizens seeking asylum in Canada, were instructed to fly from India to the UK on temporary visitor visas. Once in the UK, they were ushered to a specific check-in desk at Terminal 5, where the accused BA employee would manipulate the system by falsely confirming that he had verified their visa documentation for Canada. With this fraudulent validation in place, these passengers were then booked on British Airways flights destined for Canada, despite lacking the necessary visa documents required for entry. This breach allowed them to claim asylum upon arrival in Canada, exploiting loopholes in the immigration process and bypassing crucial security checks. The alleged mastermind ensured that he was strategically positioned at both the check-in desk and boarding gate, facilitating a seamless transition for these individuals. By leveraging his bilingual skills and insider knowledge, he managed to navigate passengers through 2 separate airport checkpoints after receiving their exorbitant fee. The scale of this operation is staggering, with estimates suggesting that it raked in approximately £3 million through this illicit scheme. The majority of those involved were Indian citizens seeking asylum in Canada, or UK-based asylum claimants facing deportation risks. The repercussions of this elaborate fraud have reverberated across borders, prompting international law enforcement agencies to collaborate in pursuit of justice. As investigations continue, and authorities work tirelessly to unravel the complexities of this scam, one thing remains clear: the exploitation of vulnerabilities within immigration and airline systems poses a significant threat to national security, and underscores the critical need for enhanced vigilance and cooperation among global stakeholders. The impact. The fallout from this elaborate immigration scam extends beyond the financial gains and legal ramifications, reaching deep into the lives of those directly impacted, and casting a shadow of doubt over the systems meant to safeguard international travel and immigration controls. As affected passengers share their stories, and industry experts weigh in, a clearer picture emerges of the profound implications of this scandal. Here are some comments from travelers affected. Passenger: I came to the UK seeking safety and a new beginning, only to find myself unwittingly caught up in a fraudulent scheme that jeopardized my chances of asylum in Canada. The emotional toll of this experience is immeasurable, leaving me stranded in a foreign land with uncertain prospects. Industry expert: the exposure of this scam not only highlights vulnerabilities within airport security and immigration processes, but also raises concerns about the exploitation of trust within the airline industry. British Airways' swift response and cooperation with authorities are commendable, but this incident underscores the need for enhanced vigilance and oversight to prevent such breaches in the future. British Airways, a renowned airline synonymous with quality service and reliability, now finds itself entangled in a scandal that threatens its reputation and trustworthiness. The airline's commitment to cooperating with the ongoing investigation signals a proactive approach to addressing the issue and restoring confidence among passengers and stakeholders. The reverberations of this scam are felt not only by those directly involved, but also by passengers worldwide who rely on stringent security protocols to ensure safe and lawful travel. The breach of trust exposed by this incident serves as a stark reminder of the constant vigilance required to safeguard against fraudulent activities within the aviation industry. As authorities delve deeper into the investigation and seek accountability for those responsible, the impact of this scandal continues to unfold. From re-evaluating security protocols to rebuilding trust among passengers, the road to recovery will be long and arduous. Stay tuned as we explore the lasting effects of this £3 million immigration scam that shook the foundations of airport security and immigration controls. The legal landscape. What awaits those caught in the web of this scam? Immigration fraud is a serious offense, with penalties ranging from hefty fines to imprisonment. As the legal proceedings unfold, many are left wondering about the fate of the mastermind and his accomplices. The legal ramifications of involvement in immigration fraud, such as the elaborate scam orchestrated by the individual, are severe and encompass a range of penalties that reflect the gravity of such offenses. Immigration fraud is a serious crime that can lead to significant consequences, including hefty fines and imprisonment. Penalties for immigration fraud. Prison sentences. Individuals engaged in immigration fraud, such as entering into fraudulent marriages or using false documentation to evade immigration laws, can face imprisonment ranging from up to 5 years to 25 years, depending on the severity of the offense. Financial penalties. In addition to imprisonment, fines of up to $250,000 can be imposed for immigration fraud offenses under specific statutes. Deportation. Those found guilty of immigration fraud may also face deportation from the country as part of the legal consequences. Legal defense and investigations. Legal representation. Seeking legal advice early when facing allegations of immigration fraud is crucial. Competent and experienced solicitors can provide defense strategies to mitigate potential penalties or avoid imprisonment. Investigations. Immigration fraud cases often involve thorough investigations by multiple agencies, including ICE or USCIS. These investigations may uncover broader fraudulent activities and lead to charges against individuals involved in procuring false documentation or providing illegal immigration service. Legal support and advocacy. Legal aid. Legal aid may be available for individuals facing immigration fraud charges, although eligibility is subject to means testing. Private client representation with fixed fees or aid insurance options can also be considered for those ineligible for legal aid. Expert legal advice. Law firms specializing in criminal defense offer expertise in handling cases related to immigration fraud. Their teams provide comprehensive legal support, representation at various court levels, and advice on navigating complex legal proceedings. Navigating the legal landscape surrounding immigration fraud requires proactive legal defense, early intervention with experienced solicitors, and a thorough understanding of the potential penalties and consequences associated with such offenses. The collaboration between legal experts and individuals facing allegations of immigration fraud plays a crucial role in ensuring fair representation and advocating for the best possible outcomes within the legal system. That's all for today's video. We hope you now have more information around these topics that have been discussed. We encourage you to take that bold step towards your next career adventure. The UK awaits your contribution to its vibrant and diverse workforce. Not so fast though. Did you like the video? Do you have friends and family that need to know about these details to make their move to the UK a success? Then make sure you share. Many of you only watch my videos, a whooping 80% of you, but haven't subscribed. Why not? Please subscribe today, and turn on the notification button so that you be the first to be notified when I drop more of this content. For those that want to support the channel, my PayPal link is in the description of the video. If you need a paid inquiry, make a donation to the channel, and send your details to my email, chroniclesofola@gmail.com. Shalom.